This building is the United States National Archives. It's the home of an independent agency of the United States government called the NARA, the National Archives and Records Administration. The NARA is officially responsible for maintaining and publishing the legally authentic and authoritative copies of acts of Congress, presidential proclamations, executive orders, and federal regulations. They even house letters from Elvis to the President. They offer a service to Congress members where they back up all their documents. They archive them for safekeeping. Everything that they do, even telephone conversations with the President. This building houses over 10 billion records. If it happens in Congress, there will be a record of it in this building. But before we get into that, I'm going to tell you how I got to this point today. While searching for photographs to expose the Disclosure Project, and if you're not familiar with that, you'll need to go look it up, because I'm not going to discuss it here because it's a fraud. I found some of the individuals that I was looking for, and they are in fact fake. But also, they are connected with Giffords individuals and with the Greenbergs. As I found Annie's account, I started going through it in more detail and found out that she's from Arizona, she's from Pima, the same place all the other actors are from. But then when I went into her images, I found something that was even more shocking. Was it? Could it be? Did I just stumble on something that was huge? Yeah, I did. Like any COINTELPRO agent, they always have a cover. So I would seriously doubt that she's still at these places. But it's always worth a try. The current COINTELPRO agents, their objective is to, by any means, gain entry and corrupt any type of alternative media that has any type of credibility. They do so by usually publishing a self-help book or some type of book that's non-scientific that can't be disproven. But they wiggle their way in and they build an audience, and basically when time comes, when they're outed, the people that have given them their platform are discredited. These people will stop at nothing to bring down the alternative media. If this person is who I believe she is, she's connected to Maurice Greenberg. She is the granddaughter of Maurice Greenberg, Jennifer Sexton. This is Maurice.
With most members who I've had a chance to speak with actually think it's a reasonable proposal. Yesterday we voted to cut our office budgets by 5%, the committee budgets by 5%, and leadership budgets by 5%. If we're going to lead by example, I think members of Congress...
Listening to how she speaks now, after you know that she's an actor, you can tell that she's memorized her lines and that this isn't a natural interview.
Should also cut our own salaries by 5%. It's been 77 years since members of Congress have reduced their salary, and with millions of people out of work right now, I think it's the appropriate thing to do.
This is where my family lives. I have a large family, over 1,000 people. This is my fire station, Phoenix Fire Station number 5.
Mr. Speaker, in these difficult economic times, the face of retirement is changing. Today, seniors are staying on the job longer, not just because they want...
Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough.
The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough.
I think it's quite clear. The evidence is solid. That's definitely her. Now, what am I trying to say with all this? What I'm saying is, Gabrielle Giffords doesn't exist. Now, do we have any proof of this? Do we have anything that we can show that's in documented form? Remember the National Archives? Let's go back there and look real quick. So I got a list of all our Congress members, and I started doing some searches. As I went through them, a few names stood out. They didn't have any records. One of them was Gabrielle. And we'll get to those on another video. We'll stay with Gabrielle right now. When we do a query for her records, we get this. We get one positive hit, but that's not really a record. It's a blog where somebody was writing about President Reagan and Hinckley, and they mentioned Gabrielle in the first paragraph. So she has no records. She doesn't exist. So what does this all mean? How does this impact the situation that we have today? Well, considering the fact that all of our officials have made comments as to working with Gabby, knowing Gabby, been around her when she was trying to heal, they're all frauds. They're all lying. They're all lying. They know exactly who she is. They know what she is. So now that you know what she is, then you need to demand that these individuals step up to the plate. Please be sure to visit wellaware1.com and watch the other videos that are associated with this topic. If you found the information in this video helpful, please consider donating to wellaware1.com so we can continue to bring features like these to the public. Also, remember to subscribe so you'll be notified when new videos are released.